feeling good. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Let me know you're feeling good. You gotta be feeling better than that. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. By the river running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Now tell me you're feeling real good. That's better, yeah. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean. Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, and that's what I mean. In this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and that's how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Yeah.
Good morning. I'm very happy to be back.
Yay! Welcome back.
My name is Donna Schaefer, and I am your trustee on duty today. On behalf of Reverend Donna, the Board of Trustees, and our practitioners, I am privileged to welcome you to the Sonoran Desert Center for Spiritual Living. Whoever you are, and wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are truly welcome here. Here you will be validated, supported, and encouraged to be all that you are meant to be. Our vision statement is love in action every day in every way. We express this love by learning and living the principles of the science of mind. On the back of our program, you will find our Declaration of Principles. Please join me now in reading them. I believe there is an infinite intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe this intelligent power is only good. I believe this intelligence expresses as me. I believe through my conscious use of this power, I create my life as happy, healthy, and complete, and so it is. Do we have any first-timers here today that might be willing? Would you be willing to stand up, tell us where you're from and your name?
I'm Christina. I lived in Arizona for many years, for decades, and I've been AWOL to California for 9 years. And I just moved back, and we got a place in
Welcome. We have refreshments, so afterwards, please partake and get to know some of us better.
Thank you.
We would like to thank all the people that made this Sunday celebration possible. And first of all, that's all of you who are sitting in these chairs. If you weren't here, it wouldn't be the same. And thank you to the ones who make sure everything is set up and in place for this gathering. Now, please direct your attention to the announcement that are in your bulletin. And if you are watching online, please visit cslaz.org for announcement and events calendar. Good morning. Well, I'm retired, but I'm kind of like a bad penny. We had started this before I retired, and we had a couple of new member orientation meetings. And so today, it's our special privilege, and I'd like to welcome, if you want to stand up beside me, or if that's too hard in front of me, I'm asking Maria Moreno, Bruce Cushman, Russ Snigrowski, I got that right, and Lynn Sevier as our new members to our congregation. Yeah. And Deb and Stephen Wade also are going to be new members, but they are not going to be able to be here today, so we'll acknowledge them at a future time. So,
Excuse me, Lavelle is one of the people. She's standing there.
oh, we got Lavelle too. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Because it fits so well for today, I want to quote Kimberly Ann Carlson's poem, A Place of Belonging and Caring. It's not by chance that you arrived here today. We got more people coming?
We put in a phone now.
But you didn't turn it in, so I don't have names. Okay. We'll get it. It's a poem, A Place of Belonging and Caring. It is not by chance that you arrived here today. You have been looking for something larger than yourself. Instead of you, there is a yearning, a call. Inside of you, there is a yearning, a calling, a hope for more, a desire for a place of belonging and caring. Through your struggles, someone nurtured you into being, instilling a belief in a shared purpose, a common yet precious resource that belongs to all of us when we share. And so you began seeking a beloved community, a people that does not put fences around love, a community that holds its arms open to possibilities of love, a heart home to nourish your soul and share your gifts. So today we welcome each and every one of you to our Center for Spiritual Living. Our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes, said there is not the church and its members, but the church as its members. For our members are truly the heart, head, and hands of this center. So as you love and serve this church in ways that are uniquely yours, you become a healing presence for all who walk through our doors. And to honor your commitment, I ask that you repeat after me. In this supportive atmosphere, I promise myself, I will recognize God as the power and presence of my life. I will realize the truth of my highest self. By consciously practicing the spiritual principles that I know to be true. I will release any sense of separation from the spirit of love. I will live my life with a grateful heart. There's a poem that expresses what membership means. I think it's anonymous. I don't know the author. This is our center. It is made up of people like me. It will be friendly if I am friendly. Its chairs will be filled if I fill them. It will make generous gifts to many causes if I am a generous giver. It will bring other people into its spiritual community if I bring them. It will be a place of support, faith, and love, a center with a noble spirit if I, who make it what it is, am filled with these qualities. With the power of God that indwells me, I shall dedicate myself to being all the things I want my center to be, and these things it will become. So,
I'm Lavelle.
Russ Snagowski.
Bruce Cushman.
Maria Moreno.
Lynn Severe. Cheryl Alexinski.
Tony Butler.
thank you all, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you.
The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you, and you and I are one. Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you, and you and I are one. Namaste, namaste.
Good morning. Do you really mean it? Is there any request that's not too small? And absolutely, no request is too small or too big. All right, so for our invocation, I'm going to light the candle first. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, right? So for our invocation, let us settle into the knowing that Source is waiting for us to celebrate life. The life guided by love, peace, and harmony. We come together this day to celebrate the good life has to offer by singing, listening, communing, asking for prayer to get us back into alignment when we get distracted or upset. Thank you, everyone who is here, who contributes to the good life we are living. Life is good, and I celebrate the life I have. Our center radiates clarity, purpose, and vibrant spiritual energy. The minister who resonates with our vision is on their way. And together we say, and so it is. All right, I have a little Christmas story about Jake. Jake was a lifelong resident of the orphanage. One of 10 children supported by what contributions the home could secure on a continuous struggle. There was very little to eat, and also the place was cold. That gives me chills. During Christmas, there always seemed to be a little more than usual to eat, and the home seemed a little bit warmer. At Christmas time, each child received an orange. The only time of the year that such a rare item was provided, and it was coveted by each child like no other possession. They would save it for several days, admiring it, feeling it, loving it, and contemplating the moment when they would eat it. Truly, it was a special gift. Many would wait until New Year's Day or later to eat it. This Christmas Day, Jake accidentally tracked mud inside the home. His punishment was the loss of his orange. After waiting for a very long time and it being the most desired reward of all rewards, it was to be denied. Jake's pleading was to no avail. Although the offense was rather minor, still it was an infraction of such rules that must govern in a regulated society. Jake spent Christmas Day empty and alone. In his state of rejection, it seemed like the other children did not want to associate with him, and he didn't have an orange. A soft hand placed on Jake's shoulder as he laid in his bunk startled him momentarily. Oh my gosh. And an object was quickly shoved into his hands. The donor disappeared into the dark of the room, leaving Jake with what he did not immediately recognize as an orange. Not a regular orange, but one fabricated from segments of 9 other oranges. Even pieces of the peeling were puzzled together. 9 other tightly prized oranges that would, out of necessity, now be eaten this day instead of several days hence. May we all share a part of ourselves this Christmas season. Namaste.
I don't care if the house is packed or the strings of light are broken. I don't care if the gifts are wrapped or there's nothing here to open. Love is not a toy, and no paper will conceal it. Love is simply joy that I'm home. I don't care if the carpet's stained, we got food upon our table. I don't care if it's gonna rain, our little room is warm and stable. Love is who we are, and no season can contain it. Love would never fall for that. We sing ooh. Why so scared that you'll mess it up when perfection keeps you haunted? All you need is your best, my love, that's all anyone ever wanted. Love is how we do, let no judgment overrule it. Love, I look to you and I sing. Ooh, Christmas. Let love lead us. Love is Christmas. Thank you. Namaste.
All right, so kind of following a Reverend Donna tradition, our topic is renewal, and that is nothing about what my talk is about. So, a not so conventional Christmas story. This is a story about a Charlie Brown Christmas. This was written in the paper December 21st last year. I saw it and I just thought, I have got to read this to the congregation because there's a lot of messages in it as we go through it. So, A Charlie Brown Christmas by Stephen Lind. It's hard to imagine a holiday season without a Charlie Brown Christmas. The 1965 broadcast has become a staple, etched into traditions across generations, like decorating the tree or sipping hot chocolate. But this beloved TV special almost didn't make it to air. CBS executives thought that the 25-minute program was too slow, too serious, and too different from the upbeat spectacles they imagined that audiences wanted. A cartoon about a depressed kid seeking psychiatric advice? No laugh track. Humble lo-fi animation. And was that a Bible verse? Oh my gosh. It seemed destined to fail, if not scrapped outright. And yet, against all odds, it became a classic. The program turned Peanuts from a popular comic strip into a multimedia empire. Not because it was flashy or followed the rules, thank you very much, but because it was sincere. The Peanuts special came together out of a last-minute scramble. Somewhat out of the blue, there was a producer named Lee Mendelson. He got a call from an advertising agency, McCann Erickson. Coca-Cola wanted to sponsor an animated Christmas special. Mendelson had previously failed to convince the agency to sponsor a Peanuts documentary. This time, though, he assured McCann Erickson that the characters would be a perfect fit. Mendelson called up Charles Schultz and told him he had just sold A Charlie Brown Christmas, and they would have mere months to write, animate, and bring the special to air. Schultz, Mendelson, and animator Bill Melendez worked fast to piece together a story that cut through the glitz of the holiday commercialism and brought the focus back to something deeper. While Snoopy tries to win a Christmas lights contest, and Lucy names herself Christmas Queen in the neighborhood play, a forlorn Charlie Brown searches for the real meaning of Christmas. He makes his way to the local lot of aluminum trees, which was a fad at that time, one I don't remember, but he's drawn to the one real tree, a humble, scraggly little thing inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale, The Fir Tree. Those plot points would likely delight the network, but other choices Schultz made were proving controversial. The show would use real children's voices instead of adult actors, giving the characters an authentic and simple charm. And Schultz refused to add a laugh track, a standard in animated TV at the time. He wanted the sincerity of the story to stand on its own, without artificial prompts for laughter. Meanwhile, Mendelssohn brought in jazz musician Vince Guaraldi to compose a sophisticated soundtrack. The music was unlike anything typically heard in animated programming, blending provocative depth with the innocence of childhood. Most alarming to the executives was Schultz's insistence on including the heart of the nativity story in arguably the special's most pivotal scene. When Charlie Brown joyfully returns to his friends with the spindly little tree, the rest of the Peanuts gang ridicule his choice. I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about, the utterly defeated Charlie Brown sighs. Gently but confidently, Linus assures him, I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Calling for lights, please, he quietly walks to the center of the stage. In the stillness, Linus recites, one moment. Can I take a commercial break? Linus recites the Gospel of Luke, chapter 2, with its story of an angel appearing to trembling shepherds. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. He concludes picking up his security blanket and walking into the wings. The rest of the gang soon concludes Charlie Brown's scrawny little tree isn't so bad after all. It just needs a little love. When Schultz discussed this idea with Mendelssohn and Melinda's, they were hesitant. For much of U.S. history, Protestant Christianity was the default in American culture. But in the years since World War II, society had grown somewhat more mindful of making room for Catholic and Jewish Americans. Unsure how to handle the shifting norms, many mainstream entertainment companies in the 1960s tended to avoid religious topics. The Bible thing scares us, CBS executives said when they saw the proofs of the special. But there was simply no time to redo the entire dramatic arc of the special, and pulling it was not an option, given that the advertisements had already begun to run. So fortunately for the Peanuts franchise, when the special aired on December 9th, 1965, it was an instant success. Nearly half of American households tuned in, and the program won both an Emmy and a Peabody Award. Schultz had tapped into something audiences were craving, an honest, heartfelt message that cut through the commercialism of Christmas. There is a black and white photo of children on stage, many of them standing on the chorus risers. Millions of viewers have continued to tune in to the show's annual rebroadcasts for over 50 years on CBS, ABC, and now Apple TV+. Stephen Lind said, when I was researching my spiritual biography of Schultz, A Charlie Brown Religion, one of my favorite finds was a 1965 letter from a Florida viewer, Betty Knorr. She praised the show for stressing the true meaning of the Christmas season at a time when the mention of God in general was being hushed. The magic of Schultz's work, though, is that it resonates across demographics and ideologies. Some fans find comfort in the show's gentle message of faith, while others embrace it in a purely secular way. Simple but poignant, Schultz's art and gentle humor can do two things. They can act as safe entry points for some pretty hefty thoughts, be they psychiatric, cultural, or theological, Or Peanuts cartoons can simply be heartwarming, festive, entertainment, if that's what you want. Today, both the Peanuts empire and the Christmas industry are thriving. Back in the 1960s, commercial realities almost derailed Schultz's special, yet those same forces ultimately ensured its broadcasts. The result is a lasting touchstone of innocence, hope, and belief. I loved this story when I read it last year, and I saved it all year to share with you. Yes, it's been sitting on my desk for a year. In November, I pulled it out and thought, what am I going to do with this? So thank you. You gave me a lot of time to anticipate. There are several spiritual aspects to this story. It is a story of Schultz's deep conviction that the spirituality of Christmas must not get lost in the commercialism. It is a story of quiet, uplifting support for one another, of championing those around us when we may not hold the very same opinion as them. I thought a couple of examples were that was the CBS executives having to accept the program, and also referring to the scraggly Christmas tree and how the Peanuts gang eventually let Charlie Brown know that they could see the beauty in it, that it just needed that love. It is a story of manifestation and how Charles Schulz, Lee Mendelsohn, and McCann Erickson advertising agency manifested and got this piece of art through a complex and often harsh system of acceptance and onto our TV screens. In my humble opinion, the stars aligned in this infinitely intelligent universe for a Charlie Brown Christmas to air. Stephen Lind wrote, as a business professor who has studied the Peanuts franchise, I see a Charlie Brown Christmas as a fascinating historical moment. It is the true story of an unassuming comic strip character who crossed over into TV and managed to voice hefty, thought-provoking ideas without getting booted off the air. I have to be honest with you, it has been years since I have watched a Charlie Brown Christmas special, but knowing the story behind it makes it a true Christmas miracle in my heart and in my soul. Thank you.
Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Snowflakes in the air, carols everywhere, olden times and ancient rhymes and love and dreams to share. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Yuletide by the fireside and joyful memories there. Christmas time is drawing near, oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Nice.
Thank you for indulging me. That was nice. All right. So now it's time for our offering affirmation. And it's a chance to put the law of divine circulation into practice. So won't you please join me in reading our offering affirmation on the left side of your bulletin. My gift goes forth to heal, prosper and bless all that it touches, is its evidence of my conviction that God is the source and the substance of my supply. I share generously of my good, knowing that it returns to me, multiplied abundantly, and so it is. So I thank you for all that you do that allows our church to be a beneficial presence here in Amado, and we don't know how far that our prayers reach out and touch people and our offerings. So thank you. So let us take a moment and close us out in prayer, and please join us for refreshments afterwards. So I know that there is one mind. It is the mind of God, and it is the mind of God that we use. I know that the attributes of this God are peace, love, joy, harmony, truth, and abundance. And I know that these are the attributes that we inherit as manifestations of God ourselves. I take a moment to speak my word for those who are experiencing any kind of challenge in their lives, to let those people know that they are surrounded by the love that we have in this church, and that we are holding them in the highest and surrounding them with our love. And I simply give thanks to know that we are all here and we are all love in action, and as we say together, and so it is. And so may we stand and sing, stand.
So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are living a new world now. So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy.